Slow Key, aka Mr. Superfax. Welcome, family. How y'all doing on a Friday night? uh, shit. Apparently, Magic Johnson got the nerve to be blaming how the Lakers started this season on poor old Luke Walton, not LeBron. He blaming it on the white guy. Right? So first things first, family. I need y'all to hit that like button. Thank you kindly. Also, I want to welcome you to the Low Key T family. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Definitely make sure you turn on your notifications and hop in every video that I make. Every video that I make is a live stream video. So definitely hop in. Alright. Give me bear with me. Okay. Now I'm all over the place. Okay? Let me get back to the article. Family. Okay? Now, before we move any further, like I said, definitely subscribe. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and hop up in the description box. There's a link to the tip jar, okay? So I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. Fuck with me, man. Now, look. We heard ESPN. ESPN is saying that Magic Johnson admonished Luke Walton for the Lakers. Hold on. Stop right there, low-key. Okay? If you are, and it's fucked up that they do this to us, if you are an avid TV watcher, ESPN, Sports Center, First Take, Around the Horn, highly unquestionable. My point is, these assholes know that none of us know what the hell this word means. What the hell is a admonished? They know we don't know what that means. But if we using context clues, it just gotta mean something bad, right? So, like I said, this is the realest platform on YouTube, man. Look, only for y'all. I'm gonna define this word for y'all, man. Admonish. It's a fucking verb, man. To warn or reprimand someone firmly. I'm 27 years old. I ain't never heard this word in my whole life, man. Okay, here's an example. She admonished me for appearing at breakfast unshaven. Right? Low key got your back. So let's hop up into this article, man.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
I'm fucking up, dude. This is a sloppy video. I ain't gonna lie. So listen. It goes on to say, Lakers coach Luke Walton is taking heat from team president Magic Johnson after a 3-5 start. It goes on to say, Magic Johnson reprimanded Luke Walton for the slow performance. Okay, the thing that kills me is, how the hell are you blaming Luke Walton when LeBron is playing like trash? Okay, now this is Adrian Wojnarowski, whatever his goddamn name is. He wrote on Twitter, he says, sources, after a winless 2-game trip, Magic Johnson's meeting with Luke Walton on Tuesday reverberated throughout the Lakers nation. The pressures on the coach to win sooner than later. Okay, let's see. It goes on to say, the report adds, evidence is mounting that Walton's job security ultimately depends upon his ability to significantly improve upon a 3-5 record to start the season. Okay, the thing that kills me is Why are we surprised? I mean, none of us should be surprised whether you're a LeBron James fan or stan, or if you hate LeBron James, okay? None of us should be surprised. This shouldn't even be a story. We already been talked about this. Every year it's the same fucking whack ass soap opera that is LeBron James and whatever team he's on in the National Basketball Association, okay? If the team isn't winning, it's everybody else's fault. The coaches, every single day, the coach got to worry about getting fired. He's shitting on himself a little bit. He's trying to figure out, what the hell am I doing wrong? I try to make them practice. LeBron don't like practicing. I call the plays. LeBron wants to run his own system. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's keep it a buck. It's fucked up that none of the coaches that he's had in the past, whether it be a Mike Brown or a David Blatt, Tyronn Lue, it's fucked up that they don't come out and talk about how LeBron James is damn near, even Eric Spoelstra, he's damn near an uncoachable player. Fuck that. LeBron James is an uncoachable player. He's never had a real coach in his NBA career. He's never wanted a real coach in his NBA career. Let's keep it a buck. He's always needed a coach that was a puppet. Okay, he always had to have his hand up the back of whatever coach that he had his entire NBA career. Okay, so like I said, this is natural. This is what happens everywhere LeBron James goes. We already know that Luke Walton is definitely gonna get fired. Okay, this is the same coach in Luke Walton that led the Golden State Warriors. Last year, what was it, 2 years ago? He led the Warriors on like a 20-game streak. Okay, yes, and of course you're gonna say, well, they had a better team, those are good players. It doesn't matter. Coaching is still coaching. Coaching is still coaching. Okay, it's just because you have all the talent doesn't mean it just magically translates. You have to coach, period. You try coaching. If you think it's so easy just because you have the players you have on the Warriors run plays. It'd be different if they wasn't out there running plays, if they were just doing freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Or isolation. The Warriors are out there running off-ball screens, cutting off the ball, playing together, playing team basketball. They're following the coach's instructions, okay? So, like I said, I'm not caping for Luke Walton, but I'm pissed off. And if I put myself in that situation, how many coaches, how many times does this have to happen? Every single time he goes to a new team, it's the same fucking shit, man. Okay? It's the same thing. So what's the agenda here? You're going to get rid of Luke Walton just to bring in another. So is it going to be Magic's guy or LeBron James guy? We see they got rid of David Blatt. They brought in Tyronn Lue because that was LeBron James's pick. Okay? They got rid of Mike Brown. Okay? I don't even remember who the fuck they brought in for him. All right? He tried to get, it was the same exact fucking narrative. Like, god damn, going back to Miami, is the Heat gonna get rid of Eric Spoelstra? Okay, it took the only gangster in Miami to say, you know, and I'm not saying like literally, but it took the only nigga with a pair of balls in the Miami organization to say, Eric Spoelstra is your coach. He's going to remain your coach while you're here and after you're gone. And as soon as the nigga, you know, as soon as Pat Riley said that, the narrative completely vanished from the television. Okay? It was gone from ESPN. It was out of here. You know what I'm saying? And all we keep hearing, guys, is the same. This is how you can tell he's out of here. He's out of here, dude. He's out of here, man. He's out of here. Because the media, it doesn't listen. Every single analyst is saying this one sentence right now. Magic Johnson didn't hire Luke Walton. That's I heard that shit from like 7 different analysts or so-called analysts, okay? That's it right there. That's telling you everything you need to know. It's called predictive programming. So when they do cut him loose and they fire him, it's gonna be programmed into your mind. The people that really don't watch the basketball games and see how bad LeBron James is, how many turnovers he makes, how low his basketball IQ is, the fact that he's shooting 27% from the 3-point line, okay, but he keeps chucking up threes, all right, the fact that he's a 4 or 5, okay, he's a power forward or center in 2018 when it comes to today's era of basketball, and he continues to play the fucking point guard. Me, low key, LeBron would get his ass whooped if we was playing on the same court. It makes no sense why you have 2, 3 niggas, maybe 4 niggas on the Lakers that can play the point guard position, okay? And you got one of the biggest niggas on the court taking their positioning, throwing off their game in their positioning, and then has the nerve to blame the other players. Well, why aren't you playing how you're supposed to? Because you playing my position, nigga. Come on. But it's the media won't tell you this. That's why this is the realest platform on YouTube. Because ESPN is going to fucking gobble on LeBron's cock and balls. You know what I'm saying? So they can continue getting a check. Let's keep it a buck. Anyway, so it goes on to say, the Lakers are under pressure after signing LeBron James during the offseason. And I don't understand how the Lakers are under pressure. Who in the hell expects the Lakers to win a national basketball championship this year? Who the fuck? So what the fuck is happening, my nigga? Like, do you hear this shit? Like, they got me fucked up. My energy all fucked up right now because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck in their right mind is anticipating or expecting the Lakers to beat the Warriors. The Warriors are 8-1. They're number 1 in the Western fucking Conference. Their team is rolling. They're playing together. It's beautiful basketball. The fucking Lakers, damn near lost to the Mavericks after being up in double digits and being up by double digits in 4 minutes. Okay, Lakers cannot beat a team in the West that's looking like they're gonna make the playoffs. They beat the Nuggets one time, but the Nuggets played like pure trash, and that's why I'm glad that the Warriors are the number 1 seed, because I don't know what the hell that was about. Honestly, I don't even think the Nuggets are gonna make the playoffs either. I think that was a cute little 4-0 run or whatever the fuck they had. I don't even think the Nuggets are going to make the playoffs, to be honest. Now let's see. It goes on to say, 2 starters, forward Brandon Ingram and Rajon Rondo missed games due to suspensions, and guard Lonzo Ball started training camp on a minutes restriction after off-season knee injury, okay? I think Luke's trying to figure out what works best, LeBron James said. We knew it was going to be like that from the summer when Zoe had the knee surgery. We knew we were going to have a lineup change there. Obviously, we had the unexpected one when we had the suspensions, so we had a lineup change there. And honestly, the lineup change worked out for them. It worked like them, the Ingram and Rondo being suspended. It worked out for them. They won those 2 games when they were suspended. It gave them an idea of, who should we start? How should we move people in and out of the lineup? It was a blessing for them. Let's keep it a buck. It goes on to say, we'll get to a point where we know how comfortable we need to be with different lineups. According to ESPN stats and info, the Lakers had utilized 93 different player combinations through their first 7 games, second only to the Hawks, 122. So look, all I'm saying is, let me hop into LeBron James stats, man. Okay, and the reason why I'm bringing up LeBron James is because the Lakers, okay, isn't that the whole point they brought LeBron James here? Isn't that the whole point they brought LeBron James to the Lakers? To Here come the air quotes. To win. You know what I'm saying? The dude is playing awful defense. Every time somebody comes in and sets a pick on his, you know what I mean, on him while he's defending, he just switches every time. He doesn't stay on his defender. Lazy as hell on defense. But you telling me this the best player in the world? The man, look, God, can we talk about how he's just almost giving games away by missing free throws, but you say he's the best player in the world? Can we talk about how he's shooting 27%? My fucking dog could shoot better than that from the 3-point line. But he's the best player in the world? Okay, in the last couple games, his stats, his field goal went up to 51%. Okay, he's averaging 28 points a game. Okay, but LeBron James is shooting a lot. Okay, LeBron James is shooting the ball. He's averaging like 20. LeBron James is averaging like probably like around, I want to say 22 or 23 shots a game. I want to say somewhere around that. But he's shooting a lot to get his points, man. You know what I'm saying? And they say he's averaging 36 points. I'm sorry, he's averaging 36 minutes a game and 28 points a game, okay? But from three, he's trash. But for some reason, he continues to chuck it up. He's averaging 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals, okay? But the thing is, the stats, man, the stats don't tell the whole story. That's why you have to watch the game. I know, it's hard, trust me. It's fucking hard watching that shit, okay? But I try my hardest to watch every Lakers game, so when it's time to have a discussion, I can point out what exactly is happening, okay? Perfect example, dude. LeBron was playing the Mavericks the other night. Dude, it was a blowout. I went to sleep. I'm like, okay, the Lakers are going to blow the Mavs out. I went to sleep. Woke up in the middle of the night. Got the alert. It says the Lakers only won the game by 1 point. Look at the highlights. They won because LeBron James missed the first free throw. Bricked the shit out of it. He was building condominiums and all types of hotels and houses and shit. And then, by the grace of God, by the basketball guys, they gave him the second one. If not, you know what I'm saying? He was struggling. He was struggling to make that. And if he wouldn't have made that free throw, they would have went into overtime, and they most likely would have fucking lost. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. So I'll never understand how this dude is credited as being the best basketball player in the world when you got Kawhi Leonard, his stats are murdering LeBron. Steph Curry, his stats are murdering LeBron. Kevin Durant, his stats are murdering LeBron. So on and so forth. Somebody's lying, okay? And the fact that Luke Walton's head is in the guillotine right now just shows you, man. It just shows you that this shit is a business, man. Okay? Point blank period. This is a business. And LeBron James is nothing more than a cash cow and an investment. They have to protect their investments. That's it. There's nothing more, nothing less. They're going to ride this motherfucker all the way to the bank until the day he announces his retirement. And even after that, they'll probably still find ways to make money off of him, okay? Now, I do want to say this before I get up out of here. As far as the relationships when it comes to how the players look at Luke Walton. Let's keep it a buck. Luke Walton was never an amazing basketball player. A lot of people feel like he was fucking trash. A lot of people feel like he only got into the NBA because of his father, okay? All I'm going to say is I feel like LeBron doesn't respect Luke Walton. I feel like a lot of players on the Lakers might not respect Luke Walton because when you look at player coaches, it tends to be, let's just keep it a buck. When a player, when a player becomes a coach in the NBA, the players that are being coached, they judge the coach, the new coach, okay, off of his abilities as a player. They can't. Let's just keep it a buck. They can't separate the two, unless that coach like leads them to a championship the way like Tyronn Lue did, right? Helps them get a championship, whatever. It's just a part of that moment. And even then, they're still like, yeah, you helped us win a championship as far as Tyronn Lue, but they're like, but I'll still, but you can't beat me. You know what I mean? So it's like, but then if you look at a Greg Popovich, they'll be like, Greg Popovich, I don't know. I don't know if Greg Popovich ever played basketball. I wouldn't be surprised if he never did. But it's just like, clearly, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Garfield could give Greg Popovich the business on, a 1v1. You know what I'm saying? A little Day-Day from down the street, you know what I mean, could smoke Greg Popovich in a pickup game. But my point is, it's just weird that because he wasn't a player, he came in as a coach. They're not judging him off of, his play on the court. They're judging him strictly off of his coaching career, off of, everything, all the, the numbers next to him as a coach. And it's unfair. It's really unfair, man, because these motherfuckers need to be mature enough to be able to separate the two. Okay, that's it. So I already know what's going on in the Lakers locker room. They don't respect Luke Walton because they feel like he wasn't an amazing player. They might not even feel like he was a good player. A lot of players on the Lakers might feel like Luke Walton was a bum. Let's keep it a buck, okay? But at the end of the day, if that's your coach, ride with your coach, man. If that's your coach and he treats you with respect and he's trying to win, he just came from a winning organization. Last time I checked, LeBron, you haven't won in a while. And the last time you won, it had nothing to do with you, bro. The NBA, Adam Silver, they gift wrapped that NBA championship, not only for you, but for the Cleveland Cavaliers, okay? So definitely ride for your coach. Respect your coach, man. But we all know what's going to happen. LeBron is just doing what he always does. He's not speaking on it. He's not saying, I like Luke. He's not standing up for his coach. He's going to let it ride. See, when LeBron James, he plays these games, man. LeBron James plays these bitch-ass nigga games like a female, okay? He's just too passive-aggressive for an alpha male like me. I couldn't even stand next to a dude like this. He's just a big bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's not going to say anything. It's like, you know what it is? The perfect example is like this. LeBron James, clearly, he wants Luke Walton out of there as the coach. He wants somebody else. Who that person is, I don't know. But it's most likely going to be a puppet. Right? But he's not going to say that. Because the way things are going already, if they just keep losing, it's already granted. He don't have to say nothing. He doesn't have to take blame. He doesn't have to be labeled a coach killer, even though he is. Kind of like the Drake situation when people feel like he's referring to Kim Kardashian as Kiki. People already feel like in that song, Drake is talking about Kanye West's wife. So Drake feels like, what's the point of me coming out when this, you know what I'm saying? When the subliminal is already ringing, it's already working. You feel me? So I think that's a perfect comparison. Now, the only time LeBron opens up his fucking mouth is when he's ready to go to another team. Not even that. I take that back. The only time LeBron opens up his mouth is when he wants players. That's the only time he opens up his mouth. He does, because when LeBron James leaves, look, every time LeBron James is leaving, he says the same shit. Well, I'm just, figuring out, what's the best opportunity for me and my family. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. But the only time, pay attention, family, the only time LeBron James does open his mouth is when he wants all-stars on his team. That's when LeBron James will come out and say, well, we need help. We're top heavy. And da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time LeBron James will open his mouth, man. So with that, I don't know what else to say, dude. I feel bad for Luke Walton. Maybe he'll get another job. I want to. It's hard to use the whole "he's white" thing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that there's a lot of black coaches being fired left and right. In all professional sports, positions. Just a whole bunch of black coaches getting fired, man. It's crazy. I mean, the coach is winning Coach of the Year. Dude get fired a day or two later. God damn. Fuck that award. You ain't got no job now. But my point is, maybe Luke will get another job, maybe it won't. But I put respect on his name as far as going on that streak with the Warriors. I think he was a great asset to the Warriors. He played his position and he played his role. I do wish that Mark Jackson could have won a championship as a head coach with the Warriors. But that's another story for another day. But Luke fucked up. Luke fucked up when he went to the Lakers. Luke should have went to a team that, I'm gonna keep it a buck, he should have tried to be a coach of a sorry ass team. But we know he went to the Lakers because he played there. His father, was on the NBA too. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say, dude. Fuck LeBron, man. This is all LeBron James' fault. All of it. Okay? Once again, the same way LeBron James could have pulled during that whole altercation that got his players, his teammates suspended, he could have jumped in and he could have pulled Brandon Ingram away. He could have jumped in and pulled Rajon Rondo away before the situations happened. But he stood right there like the bitch he is, like the diva he is, and let everything happen. Okay? And then when they lose the games, it's not his fault. He's undermanned. Okay, the same way he could step up now and say, hey, Luke is the guy. Okay, he's the coach. He was here before I was. I'm riding with him. Let's keep Luke and let's do what we got to do. Keep it a buck. Nobody expects us to beat the Warriors this year. I don't understand why that's so hard for somebody to... You're telling the truth. If you think that the Lakers... First of all, if you think that the Lakers are going to beat the Warriors this year, then you're mentally ill. Second of all, I said this before I even knew, before we even knew who was going to be on the Lakers, before Kawhi went to Toronto, before Paul George stayed with OKC. I already told y'all, LeBron James and the Lakers will not see the playoffs. The motherfucking Lakers, I think, are like the 13th seed. And when you tell these stands, they say the same stupid shit. It's just 4 or 5 games in the season. Nigga, you need all them games. Last season, between like the 3rd and the 8th seed or some shit like that, it was a span of games lost. Okay? It was a span of between like 3 to 4 games. So all it takes, look, the Lakers are not making the playoffs, dude. I don't care what nobody say. And if they do somehow happen to make it, it's because, once again, the NBA is, look, this is good business. We need this. That's the only fucking way. So when you watch these games, pay attention to the ghost calls from the referees. Pay attention to the bias calls. Pay attention, man. Like I said, I'm not a fucking hater, but I'm not gonna be
This is a
what's the fucking word?
production.
I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be lied to, man. I'm not with the deception. Period. And that's all LeBron James, his legacy will be. Deception. He's such a great player. He's the greatest player. He's the greatest player, but he won 3 championships and lost 6. What are you talking about? In what world are you? Is this bizarro world? So anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up. There's nothing else to talk about. Michael Jordan won 6 championships in a row. LeBron James lost 6 championships. No more. There's nothing else to talk about. Kobe, 5 championships. I think he went 5 for 7. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about, dude. And the way they won, they won. They were the guy. Kobe didn't have to go out, and the coach never, felt the need to find another closer for Kobe. Or Phil Jackson never felt the need to find another closer for Mike. There's nothing to talk about, man. If you're a LeBron James fan, you are fucking mentally ill. All the amazing, skilled basketball players in the National Basketball Association, and this is who you call your king? A nigga that can't make free throws? It's been documented. A nigga that can't make 3-pointers? A nigga that has 0 clutch gene? If you like this bum, you a bum yourself. Hit that like, hit that dislike. Either way, it's all love. If you're a newcomer, definitely subscribe to the channel. Man, we do this daily. Like I said, this is the realest platform on YouTube. Definitely hop up in a live chat. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts, opinions, views, all that. Like I said, it's a pro-truth, pro-objective, and pro-good character channel. You know what it is, man. And if you fuck with the content, if you appreciate the fact that we keep it realer than the TV screen, whatever they talking about, okay? If you appreciate the fact that my hairline is that of a regular human being, okay, opposed to whatever the fuck is going on Stephen A's scalp, man, definitely show me some love and leave me a tip, man. You could definitely throw something in that tip jar. The link will be in the description, man. And with that, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right, be safe. Slow key.